Danielle Dupree film. Based on a work by John C. Maxwell. Talent is never enough. In his book, Maxwell teaches that talent alone will not lead to success, and that it must be combined with other leadership qualities. If a person can successfully combine talent with these qualities, he will become a talent plus person. Maxwell sets this goal for the reader using real-life examples, personal stories, and application instructions to help achieve the talent plus status. Maxwell organizes his book into 13 qualities, teaching them in a leadership law style. These qualities include belief, passion, initiative, focus, preparation, practice, perseverance, courage, teachability, character, relationships, responsibility, and teamwork. I found that organization is the least effective part of this book. Maxwell uses both positive and negative examples to demonstrate the effect of leadership qualities plus talent. I found that evidence through these examples is the most effective part of this book because they are diverse enough to relate to a variety of audiences and are therefore able to communicate Maxwell's message through channels that the audience can easily relate to. Maxwell proves this thesis: talent alone cannot lead to success. One must utilize other valuable leadership qualities in combination with natural talent in order to achieve. To prove the thesis, Maxwell formulates 3 basic assumptions that are seen throughout his book. 1. People are born with talent. 2. People should focus on developing these natural talents. And 3. Success is a process, not a destination. Maxwell's book is directed at adults, evidenced by examples that adults can identify with, like Johnny Cash, and frequent references to your spouse, your job, your kids, and the like. However, because Maxwell's thesis applies to everyone and young people are at a prime stage in their lives to develop talent, this book also applies to students. Maxwell even includes examples that relate to students. My favorite piece of evidence in the whole book relates to students and self-confidence. Maxwell tells the story of a college professor on the day of the final exam for his course. Right before the professor handed out the test, he paused to tell the students something. He said, "I know all of you have studied very hard and done your best to succeed in this class. So, I am prepared to give anyone who chooses to leave now and not take the exam an automatic B." Many of the students looked extremely relieved and gladly left, accepting their automatic Bs. The professor then handed out the exam to the few remaining students. The exam consisted of only one sheet of paper which read, "Congratulations on having confidence in yourself. You get an A." This story demonstrates the benefits of believing in yourself and also relates to an audience other than. To find out more how this work relates to students, I surveyed my peers about some of Maxwell's basic ideas. Let's take a look at the questions. For each one, I'll show you the Maxwell approved response, the class's responses, and my take. The first question is, do you feel that you need more than just talent to succeed? Possible answers were yes and no. The Maxwell approved response is yes. This is Maxwell's thesis and he proves it in his book, and I can pretty much tell his response based on the title. All but one person in the class answered yes on the survey. Based on this question, I can see that the freshmen pretty much all agree on the most basic concept of talent is never enough. Yay! The next question is, have any of the following leadership qualities helped you achieve? Belief, passion, initiative, focus, preparation, practice, perseverance, courage, teachability, character, responsibilities, relationships, or teamwork. The possible answers were yes, all or most of them, yes, some of them, and no. Maxwell approves of the response, yes, all of them. These qualities are like laws in this book, so of course Maxwell believes that they're all helpful. On the survey, everyone answered yes, with most of the class answering yes or most of them. Luckily, no one answered no. I do think these qualities are helpful, and it's great to see that so many people have used them. The next question is, which do you value more, talent or character? Possible responses were talent, Character, I value them equally. Talent is not valuable without character. Character is not valuable without talent. Neither is valuable without the other, or both are valuable but they are most valuable in combination. The Maxwell-approved response is, both are valuable, but they are most valuable in combination. Maxwell acknowledges the value of talent alone, calling it a gift, but he also stresses the importance of character in life, saying that character protects talent. Even though I allowed multiple responses to this question, most of the class only chose one answer. The most popular answer was, both are valuable, but they are most valuable in combination. The second most popular answer was, talent is not valuable without character. This question asks which is more valuable to you, so there's not really a wrong or right answer, but I tend to agree with Maxwell, which most of the class also did. Lastly, I asked, which areas do you work on developing the most? Possible responses were, my strengths, my weaknesses, I do not work on developing any of my qualities, or I spend an equal amount of time developing both my strengths and my weaknesses. The Maxwell-approved response is, my strengths. Maxwell emphasizes the importance of developing your strengths and not your weaknesses, because you can become the master of your strengths, but not the master of your weaknesses. I don't really like the way Maxwell makes this point, because he doesn't define weaknesses and strengths well, and he doesn't address the issue of well-roundedness. In fact, I disagree with Maxwell on this point. The things a person are not naturally good at do deserve development. For example, many students don't consider themselves naturally talented at public speaking, but that doesn't mean developing our ability to give speeches is a waste of time. Most of the class agreed with me, answering, I spend an equal amount of time developing both my strengths and my weaknesses. However, plenty of people agreed with Maxwell, and quite a few said weaknesses. Based on this survey, it's clear that the majority of freshmen who responded to the survey understand and agree with the basic concepts of talent is never enough, which are the concepts that Maxwell proves best, showing that this book does apply to the lives of students. Maxwell teaches that one should strive to become a talent plus person. To do this, one must work on developing leadership qualities, specifically belief, passion, initiative, focus, preparation, practice, perseverance, courage, teachability, character, relationships, responsibility, and teamwork. Belief determines how much you can get out of your talent, so believe in yourself, your actions, and your mission, and nothing can stop you. Prioritize around passion, because the only way you can truly achieve excellence is by doing what you're passionate about. Don't let fear make you hesitate to act. Initiative is the only way to start anything. Those who wait forever miss all the opportunities. Clarify your focus. It will put you in the right direction. Focus on making every action count towards a goal. Preparation should always be a part of action. Preparation allows you to harness your talent and use it in the most effective way you can. When you practice with your best effort and the dedication, drive, and purpose you aim to use, it will result in success. Perseverance is vital to reaching a goal. It sustains your talent. Success is not only a destination, but a process, so don't give up if you don't arrive at success. Courage is inside everyone, and everyone can utilize this courage by doing the right thing, not the easiest thing. Teachability applies especially to students, although learning is a lifelong process. You can only be taught what you choose to learn, so put pride aside and eagerly accept every lesson. Character demonstrates self-discipline and integrity, one of the most important factors in any kind of relationship. Relationships affect our talent both negatively and positively, so strive for those that bring out the best in you. Responsibility maximizes your opportunities and your self-confidence as well as others' confidence in you. Teamwork multiplies effect and creates synergy, where the parts make up something greater. Teamwork is essential for a student and provides the perfect opportunity to add value to others. So, did Maxwell prove his thesis? Well, his book is organized around 13 qualities. In each chapter, he proves that each quality is useful, but that doesn't really prove that talent alone is not enough. That's why I think organization is the weakest part of this book. It focuses on good information, but it doesn't help the reader understand the thesis. I would not classify Maxwell as an expert on the subject of talent, mainly because he never defines talent in his novel and instead bases his ideas off of the 3 assumptions about talent. He doesn't explore ideas outside of his assumptions. For example, could people acquire talent that they were not born with, or what defines natural talent? Nor does he offer any advice to help the reader define his own talents. Rather, Maxwell demonstrates expertise on the qualities that he suggests one should supplement talent with, thoroughly exploring each on multiple levels and including useful evidence about them. Even with his unclear definition of talent and ineffective organization, Maxwell thoroughly proves his thesis. The diversity of examples he uses demonstrate how even the most talented people need more to succeed. His examples range from political figures to scientists to athletes to celebrities to himself, including both positive and negative views. This evidence can relate to almost anyone and demonstrate the ideal of a talent plus person far better than Maxwell could ever have done by just explaining it. Maxwell also supplements each section with instructions of how to apply talent plus ideas to the reader's life. Talent is not a one-way ticket to success, so why is it that so many people rely so heavily on talent alone? There are choices you can make today to develop your qualities. These qualities don't make you talented, they make you talent plus, and that will lead you to success.